What's up, everybody? My name is Josh LaFleur from Late Star Piano. Today, I'm going to tell you what you're going to look like after 1 year of practicing piano. So, if you're brand new right now, you have no musical experience, you've never played piano before or any other instrument, you don't know how to read music, whatever, doesn't matter. This is what you are going to look like after 1 year, as long as you continue to practice consistently. First thing, if you go from absolutely nothing, is you're going to learn how to read music. You're going to learn how to read both the treble clef and the bass clef. And a lot of people brush over this like it's not an accomplishment just to be able to read music because that's considered like a baseline to playing the piano. And while it is a baseline to be able to play the piano, I don't want you to brush over that accomplishment. So in 1 year, when you know how to read eighth notes, 16th notes, dotted quarter notes, dotted 16th notes, swing notes, straight eighth notes, triplets, all that kind of stuff, and dynamic symbols and expressions. When you, after 1 year of playing piano, you're going to be comfortable with pretty much all of those things, or at least have a solid baseline, a solid understanding of what they're supposed to be played like. And again, you're going to know that for both treble clef as well as bass clef. Second thing that's going to happen is you're going to start building up your repertoire. You're going to start to have songs in the bank that you can play on command. It's not going to be that you're starting from square one every single day where you're trying to learn a new piece of music, or you're trying to learn a new piece in particular of a certain song. You're going to know full songs at your fingertips. You're not going to need sheet music. You're not going to need some kind of YouTube tutorial. You're not going to need some kind of chord chart or anything else. You're going to be able to sit down and have one or two songs even that you can just play by memory. And when that happens, that's going to be a great feeling because it's another huge accomplishment because that means you not only went through learning the piece from the get-go, so taking it very slowly, learning each individual piece of the song and going all the way up to the full thing, but you also now know it well enough and you can play it well enough that you don't need the sheet music, you don't need anybody helping you. You can just sit down and bang it out. And it's a great feeling to be able to just play music like that on command, especially when you look at yourself a year ago from the beginning when you couldn't even read music. Okay. And now you're playing full songs from start to finish. That's another great feeling. And you might have two or three of those. You might have Christmas song that you can play, maybe some kind of favorite pop tune or some kind of rock and roll music that you'd like, or something else. You're going to have a couple songs that you can play on command. Another thing that's kind of going into hand in hand with the being able to play music is your confidence. Your confidence is going to skyrocket. After 1 year, if you've been playing consistently, practicing consistently, you're going to be looking back at yourself and you should record yourself. If you haven't, you can start now, or if you have a teacher, you can ask them what you were like 1 year ago and compare that to where you are now. You're going to be shocked at the difference, and your confidence is going to increase. You're going to have that practice of learning how to learn a song. You're going to have done that numerous times, whether you're working on an Alfred's book, whether you're working on some music that your teacher gave you, whether you're working on something else that you just want to play for yourself. You're going to have the experience of learning how to play piano. And you're going to be learning how to learn. And that is something that is a great skill to have because if you're not used to playing songs, you're not used to, you haven't gone through that progress of actually taking a song and learning it from start to finish with all the right notes and the right dynamics and expression and all that. That's going to be a great skill to have because you can apply that to any other song that you play for the rest of your life. So that's going to be another thing that happens for you is your confidence is going to increase. You're also hand in hand with that, you're going to learn how to play songs as well. Another thing that's going to happen to you is you're going to be known as the guy or girl who plays piano. So in your friend group or your family, you're going to be known as the piano player. You're going to be the guy or girl who can play piano. You're going to have that as your conversation starter. You're going to be known as that person for better or for worse. So be prepared. Like I said, come Christmas time, people might be asking you to play music. They might be asking you to play some Christmas songs, whatever it is. Don't shy away from that. Take on that opportunity to play even if it's just in front of your family, even if it's just a couple easy songs. Take that experience. You want that experience of playing in front of other people. You want to get that as much as possible because guess what? The more you play in front of other people, the more comfortable you will be, the better you will feel, and the better you will become. You'll overcome that performance anxiety. You'll have more experience, and it's better all around if you can play for other people. Another thing that's going to happen, all within 1 year of you playing the piano, is you're going to have more music theory in mind. So not only will you know how to play music, not only will you know how to read sheet music, and not only will you have songs memorized, your confidence will increase again, but you're also going to know music theory. You're going to understand what a major seventh chord is, what a minor seventh chord is, what a triad is, what a major chord is versus a minor chord, intervals. Okay, you're going to know all these kinds of things, and it's going to help you. It's going to help you learn songs. It's going to help you understand what's actually happening in that song, and it's going to help you if you want to write music, if you want to improvise, any of that stuff. Music theory is essential to know because it's going to help you in so many other areas of your life as well. And another thing you're going to notice after that year mark is you're going to be able to learn songs a lot quicker. So when you do start a new song, whether you're working out of, again, the method book, or you're watching some YouTube tutorial even, or you're working off of some sheet music, you're going to notice that you're learning songs a lot quicker. Why is this? Because you're going to have that muscle memory built in your hands. If you're playing a song in C major, if you've been practicing your C major scales, your hands are going to be much more familiar with that scale, with that key. You're going to be able to play it a lot easier. You're not going to have to look up chord names. So if you see E flat major 7, hopefully after a year, you at least have a good idea of what that means, okay? You don't have to go Googling E flat major 7 or try to figure it out some other way. You're also going to get better at reading sheet music. So remember those notes that were way above the staff or way below the staff? You didn't know how to read them. You had to Google a picture of notes. You're not going to have to do that anymore because you're going to have more experience reading sheet music. So all of these things are going to cut down your time learning the piece of music, and it's going to accelerate. Everything's going to be accelerating. You're going to be able to learn pieces quicker because you're getting better and better as it goes along. This is all within the first year. I'm sharing all this with you because I know within that first year, you're going to be discouraged at times. Things aren't going to go as smoothly as you want them to, and that's okay. Once you make it to that year mark, that's really the time when you're going to really notice how much better you've gotten. And you should take a moment and just congratulate yourself and give yourself credit because a lot of people quit within that first year, and you can be one of the ones who made it through. And now you have all these skills like we just talked about, all of those skills developed. It's going to make learning everything else so much easier because now you have a baseline. You're not starting from scratch. You're not the brand new person. You're not anything. You're not coming into a world that you knew nothing about. Now you have a year's experience. You have that physical practice in the hands. You know that music theory. You've accomplished things. You know songs now from memory. You've played in front of people. There's a lot that can happen within that 1 year. There's a lot that can happen to make you want to continue to play piano to get even better. So this is hopefully will motivate you to get through that first year when times are tough and you're playing the piano and you're kind of in the trenches right now of drowning in a sea of information. But don't give up. After that year mark, you're going to see the progress. You're going to be a lot better. Everything's going to be a lot easier after that. So I hope that helps. If you feel like quitting, drop a comment. Let me know so I can help you out. Again, my name is Josh LaFleur from Late Start Piano. Happy practicing.